Hi, you guys. It's Yaz, and today I'm going to talk about 10 signs that narcissist doesn't care at all about you, okay? I put together this massive list, all right, of all the signs that you should be aware of that if you're with a narcissist, they don't care about you. Number one sign a narcissist doesn't care about you, they ignore you and dismiss you. Classic covert narcissist. You send texts to them and they don't respond, or they don't respond in a timely way, okay? Another sign is that they dismiss you when you're talking. They make like they don't hear you. They ignore you completely. That's not somebody that cares about you, in case you haven't realized it. That's somebody who probably dislikes you, disdains you, and is, trying to push you down beneath them, and they have no respect for you. That is just mad disrespect, you guys, when they ignore you and dismiss you. That's not somebody that cares about you. What's another sign a narcissist doesn't really care about you? They have no empathy when you're upset. Let's say you're crying about something. Something happened, all right? Maybe you lost a family member. Maybe you're going through a rough time. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you're sick. You're going through something. And that narcissist is colder than a brick, okay? That narcissist couldn't care less whether you were crying, anything. So when they show you absolutely no empathy, that's not a person that cares about you, okay? When somebody cares about you, they don't want to see you hurting. A narcissist doesn't care if you're hurting. They're thinking about themselves. They don't care about other people's pain. So that's not somebody that cares about you, all right? What's another sign that a narcissist doesn't really care about you? The way they talk to you. What is the tone in how that narcissist talks to you? Are they loud? Are they abrasive? Are they arrogant? Do they talk down to you? I did a reel a while back where I said one of the biggest signs you're dealing with a narcissist is by the tone in their voice, how they talk to you. Do they talk to you in a condescending type of manner? Then they don't care about you. They don't care about the impact that it has on you. They have, again, total lack of respect for you. So they'll talk nasty to you. The other sign that a narcissist doesn't care about you is that they insult you. Either blatantly insult you or indirectly insult you. The covert narcissist will indirectly insult you. They will slight you. They will make a sarcastic remark, a sarcastic joke. And then they'll say, I was only joking. Why are you getting like that? This and that. Now, that's not somebody that cares about you or likes you, okay? Somebody who's trying to put you down, even in a passive-aggressive way, with a sarcastic, surly type of remark, that's not somebody that cares about you, okay? Moving along on my list is in signs that narcissist doesn't care about you. They constantly make excuses why they can't see you. Again, this is classic covert narcissist. They make promises, they don't fulfill the promises, and they don't really care. If they cared about you, they'd want to see you. They wouldn't be making excuses why, listen, I can't see you again this weekend. I'm going to my mother's. Listen, I can't see you again. I got my kids every weekend. How a narcissist prioritizes you tells you a lot about whether they care about you or they don't care about you, all right? So if they're not prioritizing, sorry, it's early and I'm trying to talk. If they're not prioritizing you, then you could trust and believe they really don't give a rat's ass about you and don't care about you. And if they're making excuses why they can't see you, then you're not very important in their life, okay? And maybe they have other supply. They have other things going on, you guys. Next sign a narcissist doesn't care about you, they ghost you. Now, ghosting, listen here. Ghosting is just flat out mad disrespect. And keep in mind that if that narcissist is ghosting you, they 99% of the time have another supply. They got an old lady, old man that they have that you don't know about. You may be the backup supply and you don't even realize it, okay? Or they're just seeing other supply. But if they ghost you, they don't care about you, okay? They think you're a jerk. They think you're a fool. And they think that they could just bounce back into your life at any time. So anybody that ghosts you is somebody that, you delete and block, because that's just the tip of the iceberg of the nonsense that you will deal with later on. And the more that you tolerate it, the more that they're going to think you're a real dope, you're a real fool, and you don't know what's going on, okay? So they have, again, mad disrespect. Ghosting is mad disrespect, and it shows they don't care about you, okay? They're just keeping you around for whatever they could get off you, whatever supply, whatever you have to offer them, right? Here's another sign for you guys. Man, this list, I tell you, I could go on, all right? But another sign that narcissists don't care about you, they're nice to everybody else, and they make like you don't even exist, okay? Classic covert narcissist again, all right? You'll be out with them, they'll be at a party, you could be at a family get-together, and they're super nice to everybody else. Maybe they're nice to the neighbors, super nice, and they ignore you, or they talk down to you, or they're nasty to you. Okay, that's not a person that cares about you. And that's a person that's like vindictive, that wants to also stick it up your nose by being nice to everybody else to make you feel small and insignificant. That's what they want, okay? Now, here's another sign for you that the narcissist doesn't care about you. They're just flat out cold, okay? Basic math. If they're cold to you, they don't care about you, okay? Because I want you guys to understand something. You remember how the narcissist was in the beginning. They weren't cold to you in the beginning. They were nice. They were loving. They were, very accommodating. They showed you a lot of attention. This is how they fool you. Okay, they blow up your phone, and this is the person that you're trying to get back. But what you don't realize is that that was in the beginning of the relationship, and that was not real. That was all to fool you. They're good actors and actresses. That was to fool you into thinking, wow, they're such a nice, kind, warm, great person, and they're so into me. Wrong. What you're dealing with is a manipulating narcissist that fooled you in the beginning to earn your trust, and then boom, the mask falls off once they got you, right? So you got to go by the end of the relationship, not the beginning of the relationship, because like me and my homegirl always say, everybody's nice in the beginning, okay? Everybody's nice in the beginning till you get to know the true them, all right? So many people, they don't even know somebody and they say, oh, I love them. I love them so much. Really? How long do you know them, okay? If you don't know that person a while, like at least 2 years, then you don't know that person, okay? I personally think that you need to know somebody at least 2 years of interacting with them on a regular basis to really know somebody. And, when people say, after 5 years, the mask fell off. Well, then you were not focused. You missed the red flags, or you were not well aware of the red flags. But I guarantee you, most of them, in my experience, after around 6 months, the mask will drop, all right? It depends on the narcissist and what they're after. If they're after something big, they're going to keep that mask on till they get that supply, which is usually money, right? So here's the thing, you guys. If they're cold to you, then they don't care about you, okay? They don't care about you. But see, they'll fool you, because then all of a sudden when they see you're pulling away, they start to be nice again. And that's when you start to doubt yourself and say, oh, maybe I got it wrong. Oh, look, they're being nice now. No, they're being nice because they see you pulling away. That's what it is. It's not because they're a nice person and all of a sudden they're nice, all right? They're following your lead. The narcissists are watching you, and that's how they're able to manipulate you, all right? The other thing, I'm looking at my list. Like I said, they're more interested in, being nice to other people. But the other thing, too, that I wanted to point out is another sign that the narcissist really doesn't care about you is that they're more interested in everything else, not just everybody else, but everything else besides you. So I'll give you an example. When you're with the narcissist, they're more interested in watching the TV screen or watching their phone than they are in having a conversation with you. And a lot of them will even ignore you and make like they don't even hear you, okay? That is not somebody who cares about you. That is somebody who is there in body only and couldn't care less whether you were sitting there on the couch or whether you weren't, all right? Because their mind is somewhere else. So they're prioritizing everything else. They may prioritize, everything else. Going to the gym is more important than spending time with you. Them spending time with their friends is more important than spending time with you. Them doing their hobbies is more important to you. Now, don't misunderstand, and this is for the trolls out there. I am not saying that you become this codependent person that the narcissist has to, always be on top of, but everything within reason, okay? If that person is prioritizing everything else in their lives above you, then they don't care about you, okay? This is what I'm saying, all right? Next. The other thing that is another sign that narcissists don't care about you, they rush you off the phone. Nobody rushes you off the phone more than a narcissist who couldn't care less about you, all right? And they also make like you're bothering them. What is it now? What do you want? Okay, that's or they're not really talking much. They're just yes, no, yes, and you're like, oh, why am I even bothering trying to talk to this person? They don't seem to be interested in making conversation. They don't care what I have to say because they don't care about you. That's why they don't care about you and they don't care about what you have to say. So a lot of times they'll be rushing you off the phone. All right. Now, another sign that narcissist does not care about you, okay, is that they're distant and they don't want to have sex with you. Okay. Nobody doesn't care about you more than a narcissist who doesn't even want to have sex with you. And they will make excuses. They'll say things like, oh, I'm tired. Or is that all you think about? A lot of female covert narcissists do this, all right? They get involved with somebody for other reasons than what they're saying. Maybe they're with somebody for money or something like that. And they'll make excuses like to not want to sleep with them because they're really not into the person. They don't care about the other person. They don't want to be intimate with the other person, but they're there for other reasons, okay? Maybe they're there with you because you have a big house. Maybe they're there with you because you're going to help them with a business. And maybe they're just there because they like the attention you give them. So that's not somebody that cares about you. If somebody doesn't want to be intimate with you sexually, or the sex is like once in a blue moon, that person does not care about you. Because when you care about somebody, you're going to want to be close with them. You're going to want to be intimate with them. You're not going to be making excuses not to be, okay? Now, again, I have to put this little disclaimer or on here that keep in mind, the narcissist may be going through something at the time, okay? Something with their family, something with work. We take that into consideration, right? But if you see that it's a regular thing, then that narcissist does not care about you if they don't want to be intimate or have sex with you. All right. A lot of them, they say, oh, well, sex isn't everything in a relationship. If you're dealing with somebody who says that to you, well, sex isn't everything in a relationship, that narcissist is using you for something else and they're not into you. Okay, just so you know. All right, next thing that shows you signs that a narcissist doesn't care about you. All right, they're distant, they don't want to have sex. Here's the next one that I'm looking at my list here that I put together, this massive list I put together last night. Then not only are they nice to other people, but they actually side with other people. And I've had this done with covert narcissists, where the covert narcissist that I was with said something. He made a remark about, how I like my coffee or something like that, and the other covert narcissist who, was against me actually went and agreed with him when he was scrutinizing me about it. That is typical of what narcissists do. They align with your enemies and they don't have your back, okay? So that is not somebody that cares about you. When they don't have your back, that narcissist doesn't care about you. If anything, they want to take you down. So if you see that the narcissist is agreeing with your enemies or agreeing against you or teaming up with other people and they don't have your back, then that person does not care about you, okay? You got to get rid of these people, all right, if they don't have your back. So, you guys, this is the list of all the signs that the narcissist doesn't care about you. And listen, the biggest sign really is to trust your gut. If you're feeling like this person, they're distant, they're cold, you're the one holding the relationship together and they're not doing anything, it's because they don't care. They don't care or they have other things going on. Don't waste your life with somebody who doesn't care, okay? I can't say this enough. I am trying to save lives out there because I want you guys to realize that a narcissist will waste your life, waste your time. If they're not putting the effort in, if they're not showing you by their actions that they care, if you feel like, you're trying harder than they are and they couldn't care less whether they see you or not, or when they're with you, they don't really care to be close with you, then they don't care. Period. Dot. End of story. And that's when you've got to sit back, reevaluate and say, do I really want to waste another day with this dud, this zero that I'm getting nothing out of? No, you don't. Okay? No, you don't. Because the biggest damage that you could have later on is regret. And you don't want to ever look back on your life and say, man, I lost years of my life with a person who was not all in. And I did a podcast on this. Go back and listen to my older podcast. I think it was titled The Real Intent or The Intent of the Narcissist. And you will see, I lay it out in there about the real intentions of the narcissist, that it's not the intentions that you have. They have other intent when they get involved with you. So let me recap the signs. The narcissist doesn't care. They ignore you, dismiss you. They have no empathy when you're going through something. They talk nasty to you. They insult you all the time. They make excuses why they can't see you. They ghost you. They're cold to you. They're more interested in everybody else and everything else. They rush you off the phone. They're distant when it comes to sex, or they don't want to have sex at all. They side with everybody else. They don't have your back. Oh, one last thing that I want to also put on here is they gossip about you. Somebody who cares about you will not be talking badly about you behind your back. You know who gossips about you? The covert narcissist. That's who's the classic gossiper, is the covert narcissist. And why do they do that? Because they're jealous and envious of you, all right? Most of it is driven by jealousy, that spirit of Cain. That's what it is, you guys. And that is not somebody that cares about you. So keep that in mind. If they're talking about you, they don't really care about you, all right? If anything, they probably hate you or are jealous of you. So distance yourself from these demons. I hope that helps you guys. If it does, hit the subscribe button, share the podcast. If you're looking for confidential one-on-one phone coaching, check out the link in the bio at askyaz.wixsite.com/thegameexposed. If you're confused, you don't know if you're dealing with a narcissist, you don't know what kind of narcissist you're dealing with, if they're overt, covert, grandiose, malignant, and you're unsure, or they could be a combination of both. Sometimes they cross over. They could be a covert, overt narcissist, and you need clarity and you need advice on how to deal with that person. Check out the link in the bio, askyaz.wixsite.com/thegameexposed. for one-on-one confidential phone coaching. Check out my YouTube. I lay it down all on YouTube. Over 6,000 videos for you guys to educate yourself on everything about the narcissist. I try to lay it down so that it opens people's eyes and they know the kind of beast and demon they are dealing with, all right? Next, check out my TikTok at The Game Exposed. Instagram is The Game EXP123, and Facebook for now is The Game EXP777. And have a great day, you guys.